It all began just 10 minutes ago, barely enough time for the world to catch its breath, when the atmosphere at Incheon International Airport shifted from its usual rush of travelers and camera flashes to a tense wave of confusion, concern, and disbelief. Viewers, welcome, and thank you for joining us again. You are about to hear everything we know so far, everything fans are whispering, and every emotional detail surrounding Lee Jun-Ho's sudden and shocking appearance on Crutches. For those of you watching from around the world, settle in because what unfolded today has left fans shaken, protective, and desperately searching for answers. There are moments in the entertainment world that explode without warning, moments when the unexpected breaks through the gloss and glamour to remind everyone that these beloved stars are real people with real vulnerabilities. And today, that reality hit hard. When Lee Jun-Ho appeared at the airport surrounded by a tightly formed group of staff members and security, fans who first spotted him thought it was just a routine schedule. But within seconds, confusion swept the crowd, followed by an emotional punch no one saw coming. Jun-Ho was not walking the way everyone knows him to walk. Graceful, confident, sharp, or playfully casual. No. Instead, he leaned heavily on a pair of crutches, his movements slow, controlled, and deliberate. His left leg was visibly stiff, unmoving, hidden beneath loose trousers that did nothing to disguise the swollen outline beneath. Fans close enough to witness it firsthand gasped, instantly noticing that he wasn't putting even an ounce of weight on that leg. He wasn't even attempting it. He moved only with his right leg, supporting himself on the crutches, while his entourage closed in around him like protective armor. The murmurs began instantly. What happened? Why is his leg like that? Is he okay? Where's YoonA? And perhaps the biggest question, how did this happen without anyone knowing? This wasn't a minor limp. This wasn't exhaustion or stiffness after a long rehearsal. This was an injury. An actual injury. Serious enough to prevent him from using his leg at all. And when a star like Lee Jun-Ho shows up unexpectedly in pain, the entire fandom stops breathing. Fans nearby were torn between reaching out in concern and holding back out of respect. Some teared up immediately, others recorded their hands shaking as they captured footage they never wanted to see. Because seeing your favorite star smile is one thing, but seeing him hurt, struggling, and clearly affected hits in a way that almost feels personal. What amplified the intensity of the moment was the level of security around him. Jun-Ho's team was walking in unusually close proximity, guiding him forward and shielding him from the press. The arrangement of their formation alone told fans that this was not just a normal departure or arrival. This was controlled, careful, and urgent. He was moved through the terminal with minimal stops, his staff communicating quickly and quietly among themselves, protecting him like a precious injured soldier returning from a battlefield. And then came the whispers, the kind that spread from one fan to another like wildfire. YoonA is on her way. She's coming to be with him. She was notified immediately. Speculation burst from the scene as if someone had dropped a match into gasoline. Because let's be honest, whenever something happens to either Lee Jun-Ho or YoonA, fans instinctively search for clues in the other's direction. Their chemistry, their closeness, their undeniable connection. Fans don't ignore patterns, and today's unfolding drama only fueled that instinct. Some fans genuinely believed YoonA might already be somewhere inside the airport, having arrived discreetly. Others claimed she was en route after hearing the news. None of it is confirmed, but the emotional reaction was the same. If anyone would rush to be by Jun-Ho's side in such a moment, many fans believe it would be her. But beyond the relationship speculations, there remains one pressing, unanswered question weighing heavily on everyone's minds. What happened to Lee Jun-Ho? Right now, the cause of the injury is unclear. Completely unclear. There have been no statements from JYP, no clarifications from his manager, and no official explanation from any close source. This silence is both understandable, given that the incident is fresh, and agonizing for fans who care deeply and are aching for reassurance. Some believe it may have been an on-set injury. Accidents do happen during filming or rehearsals, especially for someone as hardworking and active as Jun-Ho. Others think it may have been a sudden personal mishap, like slipping, falling, or spraining something. A smaller group fears it could be something more serious, something that requires extended recovery or medical attention. No matter the speculation, one thing is certain: this didn't look like something minor. The way he moved today, slow, controlled, avoiding any strain, spoke volumes. Even the way he kept his gaze low, focused on each step, hinted that he was being extremely careful, perhaps even in pain. And yet, as expected of the professional and warm-hearted person he is, he still nodded politely at fans, acknowledging them as he passed. That simple gesture made many fans emotional. Even in injury, even in difficulty, Lee Jun-Ho remained considerate. You could hear it in the trembling voices of fans who followed from a distance. You could see it in the comments flooding social media within minutes. And you could feel it in the collective concern spreading across the internet like a shadow. Everyone wants one thing: reassurance. But until an official update is released, what we have are the raw moments captured in real time. The sight of an injured Jun-Ho, the tight security around him, the tension of the moment, and the emotional ripple effect it caused among those who love him. As more fans watched the videos and images circulating online, messages of support began pouring in from all corners of the world. Get well soon, Jun-Ho. We're praying for your healing. Please rest. We're here for you. Health comes first. The emotional outpouring is both touching and heartbreaking, because injuries, especially unexpected ones, remind fans of the immense pressure and physical demands celebrities endure. For someone like Jun-Ho, who not only acts but performs with energy, precision, and charisma, the condition of his leg matters profoundly, both professionally and personally. Many viewers watching this now may be feeling the same mixture of shock, sadness, and worry. And to each of you, thank you for tuning in, for staying informed, and for giving your support during moments like these. Stars shine brightly, but even stars have their fragile moments, and it's during those moments that fans make the biggest difference. As for YoonA, the speculation surrounding her reaction continues to grow by the minute. Their history, their bond, and the constant interconnectedness of their careers have made it nearly impossible for fans not to look her way during times like this. Whether she's already by his side, on her way, or will reach out privately later, one thing is certain: fans believe she cares. And their belief alone has added an emotional layer to this entire situation. But again, until anything is confirmed, we must treat all relationship whispers as speculation, not fact. Right now, the priority is Lee Jun-Ho's health. Every step he took on those crutches looked heavy. His entourage's protective stance looked serious. His silence looked intentional, and his expression, though trying to remain composed, carried a weight that none of us can ignore. As this story continues to unfold, fans are encouraged to stay calm, stay patient, and wait for official information from his agency. Jumping to conclusions may only lead to unnecessary panic. What matters most is that he gets proper medical attention and adequate rest. For now, viewers, let this be a moment of reflection. Behind the bright lights, behind the magazine covers, behind every performance that takes our breath away are human beings who push themselves daily, sometimes to their limits, just to give their fans joy. Today, the reality of that dedication showed itself in the form of a swollen leg, a pair of crutches, and an injured star quietly making his way through an airport surrounded by concern. We will continue to monitor the situation closely, and as soon as updates are available regarding his condition, the cause of the injury, or any official statements from his agency, they will be shared. Until then, please keep Lee Jun-Ho in your thoughts. Send him your well wishes, your kindness, and your strength. This is the unfolding story of Lee Jun-Ho's unexpected airport appearance. Sad, concerning, emotional, and deeply human. Let's hope the next update brings relief, clarity, and good news.